So I thought we'd do a little bit of hunting here early in the morning and looking way off in the distance to hopefully be able to find something pretty cool. First off, we already found a whole entire herd of muley out here, and there's a somewhat of a decent buck out there at 460 yards away. The cool part is it's so early, and the fact that we can see them from that far away is pretty awesome. All right, but I believe we're gonna for surely go for this one right here at 460. Of course, we'll be using the 257 pump action rifle. And there's the shot. It connected. And he's going down to 25% right there. Look at him go. Look at him go. Not bad. He just piled up right out there. I do believe he popped out a render already, but still, what a nice shot. Now you want to talk about way out there. We got another one out there at about 460 yards. Right there. Got him. Got him. Oh my God. Was that a far shot? 450 to 640 yards on that shot estimate. Yeah, it'd be cooler if it was a little bigger, but it still doesn't take away from the fact that that shot was crazy far. And not only that, but it's looking like we have level 2 hunting pressure over here. Holy. All right, here we go. We got all the way down to the bottom of the mountain here where we took the shot at that first muley at about 425 yards. Maybe further. I honestly didn't get a perfect range on it, but I know it was for sure 430. Now the second one, that's the one that I'm more interested in, but this buck here was for surely the bigger of the two. So let's see if we can't find some blood and get on the trail. Oh, I see blood. I see real good blood. All right, we got some real good blood right here. And he was running down this way. Now the second one that we shot, there should be blood down here as well from him. So we'll keep an eye out for that. Got some bison tracks there. More blood here, down to 25%. Still not seeing any blood from the second. Oh, I'm seeing blood now. All right, that shot. Oh my God, it's a vital hit. Oh, how far was that? Do you realize how far that shot was? Yeah, it was a long ways. A very long ways. But anyways, here's the first buck that we shot. And he's not a bad looking buck. Let's pick him up. It was a 458 yard shot. And I do believe that that was the first shot that we took. The second shot, I'm going to say 480. I'm going to go out on a limb and say 480 right now. But that shot was so far that the bullet literally started dropping straight down. And it came out almost through the heart. A 213.27. Decent muley. Okay. Let's track down this one now. We got some more decent blood here. Oh, there's the bighorn I was looking for. Wait, that is not a bighorn. That is some more muley down over in there. Which, if it's a decent one, I wouldn't mind going for it. But you know what? We may... Oh, there he is. Not gonna be going for that one. Nope. But, yeah, it's not really worth it going after at this point. We'll track down this one, and then we'll continue on with our hunt. Look at... I guess we don't have to track him down. I guess we don't, because he's laying right here. Look at this. How far was this shot? I'm going to say 480. I already did say 480. But... No! Freaking way! I'm lost for words. That was the farthest shot I've ever made in Call of the Wild history. 500 yards was my farthest shot of all time. We broke that thing by a mile. We blew the record out of the water. 545 yards. Almost 550 yards. With the 257 pump action rifle. I am, wow. Wow. Holy wow. Well, we'll take a look at the shot. It was just like this. And oh my freaking God. That was a dead center heart shot. Dead center. You can't make this stuff up. Huh. Look at that buck. It's about like the one that we just saw. He's got really good genes, but he's a young buck. Absolutely phenomenal, unbelievable shot. Again, the shot was so far that that bullet dropped crazy in order to almost go straight to the heart. But a 550 yard shot. Holy. All right. That's one for the books. That right there is one for the books. We may never, ever shoot a deer this far again. And especially the fact that it was a buck. All right, we got a pretty nice bison out here, and he's a long ways out. We do have the 300 Magnum, so we're gonna try for a shot on him at probably close to 500. Oh, he disappeared. Oh, come on. Wait. Do I still see him? Oh, there he is. Oh my God. We dropped him. We just dropped him. So I'm thinking maybe a heart shot? Huh. First off, that thing is closer to this tent than where we are right now. So we might as well just fast travel to this tent. I would say that's probably close to 480. Oh, muley. Not gonna be seeing them here. But we might. There's a chance we might get eyes on one. Alright, so ideally we need to get to here-ish to find that bison. And the best part about that bison is we don't even have to track it. Like, it went straight down from that shot. Which is kind of one of the reasons why I would say we made a heart shot. I really would. Now, there's a chance we could have hit spinal cord, but I highly doubt it. I really do. Mainly because of the fact that we were holding for 325 right on the spine. And that close to 500, we're going to have a ton of drop. So the odds of it actually hitting just spine is really unlikely. Well, I found our bison. I told you, we don't even have to track him. He's laying right there, piled right up. Wow, is that cool. And so we actually might be able to get eyes on some of these muley here as well, which is even more cool. But for the time being, let's take a look at this big old bison. Holy, that's a good one. All right, well, let's pick him up. It's gonna be a 539 yard shot. And you know, when I said that thing about the spine, I was partially wrong. But I was also partially right. Because we got spine, and we also got lung. It was a 139 gold, 139.29, and our shot was 540 yards. Ah, you know what? No, that angle there was Yeah, we actually shot above the first lung and hit in between the two of them. But while we did that, we managed to connect on the spine as well. I mean, from this angle here, I'd say we made kind of an epic shot at over 530 yards. We hit him right there. That's kind of an awesome shot. No matter how you look at it, he didn't go anywhere. And from the angle that we had, you're going to exit somewhere roughly right through upper to mid lung. And then that's going to come out right through the shoulder. So that was kind of an amazing shot. It really was. Well, now that we got him down, we can go over here and focus on trying to find these muley. At least see what they are. So they called right down over in there. And something tells me it's not going to be easy to find. There's a good buck. He's not quite as big as what I was hoping, but he's a solid muley. I'd say that should be around like a 220 buck, which gold is about 225, so that's got a heck of a good chance. Let's just put it to you that way. All right, how far are we looking here? 400 yards, give or take. All right, here we go. So we held pretty much right on because I figured we'd get not as much drop, and that was actually perfect. Yep, that's what I figured. He is hammered and he's not going far. There he is right there, as a matter of fact, down to 25%. And he should be dropping down on the bottom of that hill. Let's see if there's another buck in here somewhere. This one's not quite as far, but it's still a pretty good black bear. It's a big old level 7, and he's got a potential to be a pretty high gold. This one's about 450, I would say. Which, it's still out there, don't get me wrong. Just not quite that 500 yard mark. All right, there he is right there. And that shot was money. All right, he's down right there. Oh my God. That's got him. Oh! What do we got running here now? Do we even have the right arrows in this thing? Nope. All right, what I want to know is how the heck they can't see us, and if they do see us, are they not scared? Finally, it's running away. I guess because it just wasn't that big. Wasn't very smart. High potential. It's a hit! Don't know how good of a hit, but why can I not spot it? Alright, we gotta finish him off. There's a chance that connected. Not a good one, but there's a chance. All right, well, anyways, here's this bear. And it's going to be a 20.5. It was a dusky, and it's going to be a gold 437 yard lung liver shot. Dead center, quartered away, hit him perfectly. All right, we took the shot here. I'm hoping we're going to get at least a non-vital hit. And that's exactly what we did. There we go. I'll take it. Non-vital hit. He won't be going far. All right, let's pick him up. 18.87. Our shot was a 98 yard shot, and we dropped low. So we put a follow-up shot on the run and just got him a little far back. Nothing like taking him down, though. And that should be blood right there from our muley. Yes, it is. We got some good blood. 25% already. And he went just up this hill here, right around the corner. Can't imagine he's going to go too far. And he's still going. Oh, there's our buck. He's down right there. But we found him down right over here. Let's take a look at him. He was a good one. 218. I called 220. Man, that was close. 218.6, and our shot was a 416 yard. I mean, perfect heart shot, basically. Dead center, shoulder blade going straight for the heart at 400 yards. Though we didn't get the heart, we definitely smoked him. And that was a good buck. The biggest one we've seen so far. So I thought it'd be cool if we could finish this off strong by taking down a good buck. And good buck is exactly what we just found. That is a beautiful 200 plus whitetail. In fact, it should be about a 225. So he's slightly quartered at us at 300 yards away. And if we hold it right on the heart, that should have been money. And it was. Because he's going down. Right there. He's down. Let's go get him. Wow, that was quite the ways. And not only that, I wasn't exactly expecting to find something so big in this spot. Again, this is actually my new spot. On the very east end of the map, over here by Last Ride Outposts, these 3 lakes here, well, 4 technically, there's a small one here too, but they're really good for whitetail. All right, let's see if we can't find our whitetail. We watched him run over here and I think he's piled up. Yep, that's where he went down, right here on the top of the ridge. Let's pick him up. It's gonna be a 213.61 gold, and we did pull off a shoulder blade right over the top of the heart lung shot at 315 yards. But that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time. A very good buck indeed.